Hello my friends, today we have interesting video with new school. I promised yesterday it will be a new school and new people. Today you have good chance to improve your English because today video will be only English. So I wanna show you one person who manager of this school. Andrew, hello.
Hello, Janara. How are you?
I am good, very good, because today is such a beautiful day, San Francisco. Introduce please yourself.
Yes. First off, thank you for asking me to be a part of this. My name is Andrew, and I'm from the state of Louisiana, very close to Texas in the southern part of the U.S. And much like Janara was telling me about the cowboys in Kazakhstan, we also have a lot of horses and outdoor competitions, much like you guys just had in September, right?
So Coke Par in the U.S. doesn't really exist. We've taken it back with us and tried to spread it to our friends, tried to play it.
Yes, it was September time. It was big competition between American cowboys and Kazakh cowboys and another, I mean people who come in from Central Asia.
And Kazakh won, right?
Yes.
All right.
How you know about that? Okay.
Aside from that, living here in San Francisco and working here, we want you to come and visit us. It's a beautiful city. We have a great school with a great staff and with a really good price. So come to San Francisco, come learn English with us, come study with us. Let's build a relationship so that maybe one day you can host me in your home country and we can ride horses together.
Yes, I think it will be 100% because I know in the school you have a lot of people who from post-Soviet Union. So one girl from Kazakhstan who very good dancer, and today we maybe meet with this girl. But I have a question for you. A lot of subscribers on my channel are not young people, maybe ages like 40 and 50 and 60 years old. How people come to America, San Francisco, and your school?
Well, first off, you're never too old to learn. So you can't stop.
I like this.
So you can't stop. But the process is easy, especially working with us and Janara. You could be able to apply online through our website. And after we sort out all the documentation, you can then go to the U.S. Embassy in Kazakhstan and apply for a visa. Once you get your visa, it's just a matter of scheduling your airplane tickets, and then we will pick you up from the airport.
Why we need pick exactly your school?
First off, we have the best price in town. We have a really good price.
$500. $500. That's minimum. It's sure in San Francisco. It's about that. Yes.
It is. We are the best price in San Francisco, but we do have a really good staff. All of our teachers have master's degrees and are full-time staff, so we don't have a lot of turnover. We offer many courses from the basic, intermediate, on up to advanced. So students who are looking to study in a university in the U.S. or students who are looking to start a business or be an entrepreneur in the U.S., we offer classes for both of business and TOEFL English.
Okay, I know you teacher of the business class. What is lessons? What is class? I don't understand. Please give me more information.
Well, the business English class is a learner-centered class. The teacher doesn't stand up and preach. The students are asked to interact. They're asked to be engaged in the lesson, study, but also activate, so that we make sure that things like pronunciation, speaking coherently and fluently is mastered.
Okay, what level need for these classes?
The business class is a high intermediate to advanced.
Wow.
Yes, the
High
business.
intermediate.
There's a lot of formal speech in business English.
Okay. What about visa F1 and F2? Please a little bit tell about that too.
Well, the F1 and the F2 visas are non-immigrant visas. The U.S. allows students from other countries to come to study, practice, and then perfect their English language skills before returning back to their home country.
Okay, it's a very amazing question about transfer from one visa to maybe it will be maybe tourist visa or G1 visa. What is G1 visa? It's like work and travel visa.
J1 visa is a work and travel visa, mostly regarded for students, university-age students who are about to graduate. It offers them the ability to come work in the U.S. and then have a month or two of travel afterwards.
What about transfer from tourist visa to
We can assist in all of those
student
kind of
visa?
transfers.
How long? How long?
I would say on average 30 to 60 days from once they receive the request to transfer.
Okay, that's good. So maybe you have more information about your school. Please give us more information about your school.
Historical?
Yes.
Okay. For almost 30 years. And here in the heart of San Francisco near Union Square, the school has a dedicated staff. We are to talk about the move. Should we discuss the move or
Yes, because it's very necessary information too. Because you always improve not only studying, you improve your building. That's very necessary too for us.
We are. We hope to move in a couple of months up the street to a more formidable layout with more open
Wonderful.
space and windows and natural lighting.
We will be, I promise you, after 2 months. Andrew, you were talking about you from Louisiana. So my question, why you coming San Francisco and working over here?
The language schools in Louisiana, there aren't very many, and the ones there are tied in with all of the universities. And there are a lot of schools here on the West Coast, especially in San Francisco, because there's just a lot more people that want to learn English. So supply and demand, there's a high demand for English language learning, and so there are more English language schools here.
Okay, wonderful. And my question about San Diego, a lot of schools in San Diego. San Diego, very good city, but if you talking about San Diego and San Francisco, what different? I live in over here 6 years. I should be, 100% I pick San Francisco. Why you have same vision like me? Why you should be pick San Francisco language school?
That's a good question. I also considered moving and living in San Diego. It's definitely beautiful weather and beautiful beaches there. But when I started to research, I found San Francisco public transit to be much better and more convenient than San Diego. San Diego, while it's very beautiful, is very spread out in a very large area. So you can't necessarily use a bus, and they don't really have a train system. So you would definitely have to have a car if you lived in San Diego. Whereas in San Francisco, you will have no problem getting around using public transit, whether it's the subway, the bus. We now have robo-cars, Waymo. So that would be my number one reason. It's actually financially wise to stay in San Francisco.
Okay, number two, I think it's San Diego more people who American who like natural, like ocean, sport on the water, and people who have money maybe. It's okay. That's San Diego, very interesting city for American more people, and very good restaurants. But for studying English, you should be pick San Francisco. Yes.
Correct. Yes. Again, San Diego is beautiful, and you're right. There is a lot of there's a huge military base in San Diego. There's a lot of Americana culture there. Whereas in San Francisco, not only do we have that Americana culture, but we also have a lot of diversity. Right. So whether it be people from with a Chinese background, Japanese background, or anywhere else in the world, we have that here. Very multicultural in San Francisco compared to a place like San Diego.
What about around San Francisco? San Francisco, it's not only island. But around San Francisco, a lot of interesting place. Can you travel? Yes.
Yes. We have mountains to the north where you can ski and do snow sports, and then we have beaches to the south where you can swim and surf. So hiking, beautiful nature, as well as urban city life. We have it all here in Northern California. We're really spoiled.
Yes, we're very spoiled. That's true. Okay, thank you so much, Andrew. So we talking with another people. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, Janora. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Tony, how long you work in this school?
So I've been here for about 3 years. Yeah, 2.5 years or something close to this.
So I know Tony born in San Francisco, California. Yes. Why people need pick this school, please?
Okay, so first of all, Charles probably has one of the best curriculums in, I would say, Northern California. Not every city has language schools, first of all. You can go to a college and pay a lot of money for an ESL program, but as far as low price and a great city where you can sightsee, have the best food, really understand what it is to be a Californian, then you should come to San Francisco and go to Transworld.
You teacher, my question about why you pick teaching exact a language school. Maybe you have special view about how, because this is special student who coming from different countries. Maybe you have special view about teaching student from another country.
Sure. So I think for me, my personal journey with teaching starts with my teachers. I always loved my teachers. They were my favorite people. So I naturally gravitated towards the people that I cared about the most. You have your family, but then you have your teachers. And then I also always loved learning. I like to learn new things. I don't have to be the best at everything. I can just be good at lots of things, and that was okay for me.
So you learn not only how in teaching, you learn people from different country. You understand how need to give English to people who English not native language. Yes.
So I'm also a traveler. I've always enjoyed traveling and meeting new people and trying to understand the language and connect with people who don't come from the same background that I do. I spent a summer in Guatemala learning Spanish instead of going to Europe. But I think what really turned me into an ESL teacher was the Chinese American community in San Francisco. So I was just tutoring children at their houses, and it ended up that the parents didn't speak English at all, but the kids spoke some English, and I needed to help them with that. And I found that I was helping the entire family when I went over to their places to tutor. So that's really what brought me to learn to be an ESL teacher. So that's the next story. I actually started in 2006, so that's almost 20 years ago. So let's see here. So I wanted to teach English, so I went to the teacher trainer course, and that got me going with teaching ESL. After that course, I decided that I liked it enough that I would go on to San Francisco State University and get my master's in teaching English as a second language.
Oh, you have master level for teaching. Wow, wonderful.
So I was really inspired by all that I could do, and that's when I knew I needed to move on and get a major degree.
Next question. Give me for us, please, your teaching philosophy.
Yeah, so my teaching philosophy is learner-centered. Oftentimes when we think about teaching, we think about how we're going to teach something. But I've done a lot of research, and I've stepped back, and I've also looked at human development. How do we learn as we're growing up? How are the needs of children and then adolescents and adults different as learners? How are they the same and how are they different? So being able to do that, I've stepped away from the role of the orator, the person that gets up in front and talks for a half an hour, asking students to take notes, and then at the end I ask questions about what I just said. No, right? This is not ESL pedagogy. So we've learned, and in my master's degree, we have evidence-based research that shows that students do better when they're interacting with each other, when their needs are in the front, right? Them exchanging, making mistakes, working, of course, being corrected by the teacher, yes, but in the moment. The learning happens in the moment, not by sitting back and passively receiving information. So I'm really good about sitting down and being a facilitator in the classroom, putting something in front of the students and then having them get excited about it, giving them a task. Here at Transworld, we're very task-oriented, so we've got our students actively working on something during the day.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for introduce yourself, introduce school. You're a very good teacher. I love your philosophy because this is very necessary for this time. This time very difficult. I mean, people pick school not like this is good city or not good city. People more pick school, more excited about who is teacher. This is very necessary. Is teacher like not interesting, not give something interesting for a student? People don't pick this school. So thank you so much for your good philosophy, for give us good language, skills in English. Thank you so much.
And I have something to add. So I've taught at other schools where the school literally has your textbook, the students have their textbook, and maybe one other book. And the students are required to buy that book, and then that's all the teacher does the whole day. We just go page by page, and they might supplement it with something from the internet or this, but no photocopies, just the book and some internet stuff, but not at Transworld. All right. So our owner, Carrie, actually has in the teacher's room a large library of really fundamental ESL books that are tried and true. They've been used for years, okay? But this is a good thing, right? She has the newest editions of these tried and true books there, and she has the whole gamut from grammar books to pronunciation books to speaking activities to reading, and also we have a lot of listening with the internet and the audio. So this school is probably has the most resources of any school I've ever taught at.
Tony, you know, I have one question. Our YouTube channel, culture channel, I'm a musician channel. So our subject, one person who very famous on the world, Dimash Kudaibergen. So please give me information about if people, different people want to be improve level, not only English level, not in the level, I mean voice level. San Francisco has special places for give us skills, perform our voice, maybe competition, maybe classes for take dancing, maybe dancing classes, something for that. Give me please this information, because you're from California, from San Francisco. You more know about this place.
Oh yeah, San Francisco is a cultural hub. So whatever you're interested in, somebody's doing it here. Also, we have numerous meetup groups. If you have an interest in anything from board games to, of course, dance, music, how to learn an instrument, running. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, pickleball. I know pickleball is big, and
Jazz, maybe something about jazz, because we have a lot of people who want to improve jazz skills.
yeah, it's all here. This is San Francisco.
Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, I'm Kerry Rich O'Day and I'm the director and owner in San Francisco. I've owned this school for about 25 years now. We began as a teacher training school and placed teachers all over the world, and then we introduced ESL. Our philosophy of teaching is to take students to learn English, to communicate, or to work in an English-speaking country, or to go on to college. At least 50% of our students go on to university or college here in the San Francisco Bay Area. We have students from all over the world. We have about 50 different nationalities. They range in age from 16 to probably around 25 years old, although we do have people older than that. Most of our students come on an F1 student visa that they apply for in their country, but some of them are tourists or residents just looking for an English language program. I would say that our English language teaching is very successful because the majority of our students stay here until they're ready to go on to college or something else in their life. A number of them have opened businesses or been employed in the Bay Area or throughout the United States, and we're very proud of this. In terms of how we teach, we have a variety of skills. We do a core program, which is general English, reading, writing, listening, speaking, vocabulary. And then we offer electives, American culture, writing, speaking, pronunciation, idioms. But we also run a business English program, which is at advanced level, and most of our students who do that are either going to go on and do a master's in business administration at a US college, or they are business people looking to improve their English communication and business terminology for their work. We have a very successful TOEFL preparation program for students who are going to college, and the majority of our students will take this TOEFL exam or IELTS and then move on to an American college. San Francisco is a beautiful city to come and study. We have a number of community colleges and universities that the students do progress to. As a tourist destination, it's absolutely beautiful with a lot of sightseeing. We take students on field trips, usually in the Bay Area or San Francisco, but we do go farther afield to places like Las Vegas, LA, Lake Tahoe. And the students really enjoy this. I would say that our community is, it's very tight. The students like each other. They make friends here that last for life. And many of them have helped each other then in the community, either finding housing, finding jobs, when they graduate, maybe forming relationships that last for life.
Carrie, you know, my channel, it's my musician channel. It's about singer, a big singer who famous on the world. And I think you have maybe you have good taste of music because you have advice yesterday for my friends to go places to have performance. So a little bit give us information about culture, places in San Francisco.
In terms of your friend, I noticed that she was an exceptional singer, and so I just recommended a couple of clubs and local places that we know. There are some wonderful jazz clubs, jazz and blues. San Francisco used to be famous for that, but there's also a San Francisco Opera and the San Francisco Symphony are very famous, and we have had opera singers here at our school and other musicians, whether it's pop, folk, rock, or like I say, opera. San Francisco is a city of many cultures with a lot of cultural diversity for people that are looking for the arts, performing arts, music. There are two really great theatres here, the Conservatory Youth Theatre and ACT, which take on people that are learning to work in theatre, whether it is acting or stage management. And we also have a number of concert halls that are fairly famous.
Tony, you have little accent. I mean, you're from England, yes?
Yes, I'm originally from Britain. I went to the School of Oriental and African Studies in London, and then I went overseas and I ran a school. I went as a teacher, but I ran a school in Amman, Jordan. I met my husband there, and then we came to San Francisco, and I worked in some other English language positions, and then I opened my own school.
Oh, wonderful! You pick San Francisco. Why we need exact U school in San Francisco?
Well, we came to San Francisco originally and loved it. And then when I was working in corporate ESL, which was a larger language school group, I wanted to go out on my own and specialize in teacher training. And so it was logical that I would create a business in what had become my adopted hometown.
Okay, thank you so much, Carrie.
Oh, thank you.
Nargis, hello.
Hi.
You student this school.
Yeah.
You study this school how long?
Almost like 2 years. Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
You from?
Turkey. I'm from Turkey.
Okay. Why you pick exact this school?
Because I was studying in Philadelphia and this school was very expensive. Then my friend invited me to the San Francisco, living in San Francisco actually, and he knows this school is cheaper than the others, and I was like did a little bit of search and I found this school and I decided to move this area, and that's my story start.
Nargis, you're talking about before you live in Philadelphia and you want to go to language school, but Philadelphia school more expensive, yes?
Yes, it was very expensive. Then I found this school and yeah.
Even you leave
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa. You weigh 1 hour and a half. You use your car, but you wanna go over here because, and you should be go because you study English for you improve your job. Yes.
Yeah, improve my English. I came here because I wanna improve my English basically for my career in Turkey. That's why, and I am not living in San Francisco because every people know that San Francisco is the most expensive state in the United States. But if you choose this school, you don't have to actually live in San Francisco. You can pick another cities that around here, and you can just drive here or like use the bus and transportation. You don't have to actually live in San Francisco.
Nargis, you working for fashion industry, yes?
Yes, in Turkey, yes. In here, no. I'm not working at all.
Okay. A lot of Turkish people come in. What place best of best? I mean, what place speak Turkish people?
In here?
Yes.
Most of the people choosing like New Jersey or like New York, kind of, because it's the big city, you know, a lot of opportunities are over there. And New Jersey, a lot of Turkish place that they had, so they wanna, you know, don't wanna feel like belong here. They wanna feel like belong here. That's why they go there. And also San Francisco, they have a lot of Turkish people in San Francisco too, but Santa Rosa they don't have. And I actually don't wanna be around the Turkish people because my mission is coming here to improve my English, not my Turkish. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Maybe Turkish people choose this place because this more close to Istanbul, natural weather, feeling like Istanbul.
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah.
very international place. Yes, like California, San Francisco. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Agree.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Анеля, добрый день.
Здравствуйте.
Мы с вами познакомились, и я вот сразу же посетила эту школу, узнала, что вы учитесь в этой школе, прекрасная школа. Я сейчас познакомилась со всеми абсолютно, и с студентами, и преподавателями. Расскажите, пожалуйста, почему вы выбрали эту школу?
Да, во-первых, всем здравствуйте, всем подписчикам. Жанар, вообще эта школа, она вторая моя школа, я сюда перешла, я сама не знала об этой школе. Просто так получилось, что школа, где я училась до этого, она закрывалась, и нам всем посоветовали перейти в эту школу. Мне тоже, как я в первый раз сюда пришла, мне тоже очень понравилось. Я сразу обратила внимание на стены, где было написано очень много разных мотивационных цитат от Нельсона Манделы и там заканчивая
Махатма Ганди, я видела.
Да, и это все вот работа директора школы Керри. Она очень открытая, она всегда поддерживает, что очень редко бывает, кстати, в языковых школах. Она очень такая компетентная и всегда всегда поможет в трудной ситуации. Она всегда поймет, если, какие-то обстоятельства. Вот, учусь я в этой школе уже год, даже может чуть больше. Вот, и начинала я с левела C1. И сейчас беру классы в TOEFL и в СИТУ. Да, здесь преподают нам 4 учителя. И 4, официально 4, сейчас скажу сколько. Вы будете потом это все срезать? Нам преподают 4 преподавателя, у всех свой стиль преподавания, у каждого можно научиться чему-то интересному, новому. И самое, наверное, то, что для нас очень важно, это они нам показывают именно американские жизненные слова рассказывают, фразы, с фразами знакомят и просто говорят о быте, американском быте. Потому что я поняла, что нас в СНГ, в Казахстане учили именно британскому английскому. А приезжая сюда, мы немножко не в контексте, потому что есть отличия между британским и американским английским. Тут вот учат по американской системе, но преподаватели очень хорошо знают и британскую тоже. Вот,
Но мы поняли по вашему директору, она же с Великобритании.
Она с Великобритании, да, у нее прям британский акцент, не всегда я ее понимаю.
Я думала, новозеландский, австралийский, она говорит, британский.
Британский, да. Скоро, кстати, наша школа переезжает.
Да, мы это знаем, мы через 2 месяца будем и там.
Да, больше такое модернизированное здание, говорят, там будет больше солнечного света. Вот мы тоже все ждем. Вот, здесь очень много студентов с разных стран, вот, с Южной Америки, с Африки, есть Северной Африки, с Европы. Ну, очень много можно встретить людей, и все дружные, все очень открытые, все делятся своим жизненным опытом. Вот. Уроки проходят интересно, и каждый для себя возьмет то, что ему нужно.
Анельчика, вы знаете, мы в первую очередь вас благодарим за ваш танец. Столько человек посмотрело ваш танец, такой, знаете, от души, прям с такой музыкой. Вы очень хорошо поставили этот танец, вы являетесь постановщиком танцев, мы это знаем. Уже вы нам сказали об этом. Мы вас благодарим за такой прекрасный танец. Анель, а скажите, пожалуйста, вот вы сказали, что вы здесь находитесь с семьей, да? Как семье нравится здесь, в Америке?
Семье, да, нравится. Супругу нравится больше в Америке, чем мне. Вот. Но мы, как молодые родители, вместе с нашим сыном вот открываем для себя какой-то новый мир и социализируемся благодаря сыну, на самом деле. Вот.
А какие вы перспективы видите? Вы же все-таки работали долго в Казахстане. Вы же сказали, что были режиссером, да, танцев?
Да, я вообще всю жизнь мечтала приехать в Америку. Именно хотела сперва по Балашаху, потом хотела через университет как бы трансфер сделать, либо поступить. Но вот началась пандемия, потом все это очень усложнилось, и в итоге я приехала на языковые курсы, но как бы цель остается той же. Хочется поступить по своей специальности и дальше продолжать осваивать именно хореографическое искусство, и вот копить в себе эти знания именно западного мира, американской культуры.
Вот я вот с Анелей знакома со вторым человеком, творческим человеком, это Рауана и Анеля. Вы знаете, дорогие друзья, я благодарю, конечно, наверное, наш народ за такие талантливые люди у нас растут, такое молодое поколение, талантливое. И я помогаю всячески. Вот Рауане помогаю, то мы на улице выступали, сейчас мы еще будем какие-то делать вещи, чтобы более-менее, может быть, кто-то из продюсеров увидит Рауану. Хотя надежды такой особенной нету, но все равно где-то там в душе таится вот это вот желание. Вот. Я хочу вам пожелать всего самого наилучшего. Анель, мы надеемся на большой подкаст вместе с вами.
Я тоже. Но мне хочется с какой-то новостью, а не так, чтобы поговорить. Вот. Хочется что-то сделать такое, чтобы рассказать потом об этом.
Вы знаете, Анель, вы недооцениваете себя. У вас очень большое было за спиной ваш экспириенс, большой опыт. Поэтому, мне кажется, у нас будет замечательный подкаст. И вы нам расскажете, как вы пришли к танцу. Это очень интересно. Почему вы танцуете именно такие танцы, contemporary, а еще вы народник, я знаю. Вот. Ну и просто расскажите нам про искусство Казахстана. Хорошо?
Ложится, да, обязательно.
Спасибо вам большое, рахмет.
Рахметский.
Давайте, sağ olunuz.
Sağ olun.